Hey guys, this video is going to talk to you about whether or not you absolutely need to take time off before you go to law school, if it's okay to go straight through, and what you have to consider when you're making that decision. The other question that people will ask is, if I do take time off, do I have to work at a law firm? Does it need to be a law-related job, or can I pursue this other interest that I've had of mine, even if it has nothing to do with the law? So there are a few different answers to those questions. One, you don't absolutely need to take time off. It's true that most applicants do have between 1 to 2 years off, and law schools do look favorably on time off between applications. But it's absolutely not necessary that you have to take the time off. I went straight from Princeton to Harvard, and I know tons of other students who did as well. I would say maybe about 20% of law school applicants go straight through. Now, the reason why law schools look favorably upon taking time off is because they want you to, one, know that you want to go to law school. Sometimes when you're a junior or senior in college, you may think you know what you want to do, but it's not until you get out into the world and actually experience it and, maybe try it out or try other things, even if they're not law related, that make you realize that no, law school is absolutely the right thing for me. Law schools want applicants who are mature, who are confident in their career and personal goals, and who are ready to take that next step. Law school is an investment, and they want to make sure that if they are accepting you, you're someone that's going to see it through for all 3 years. The other benefit to taking time off is that you do get to explore some other aspirations that you may have outside of the law. It can be difficult to go through law school, start working at a firm or another legal job, and then decide you actually wish you could have spent 2 years as an actress, or maybe a couple of years pursuing your performing arts. It may be difficult to backtrack and be a teacher for a little bit, or see if there is, just any other career that you didn't get a chance to explore. So sometimes taking that time off can let law schools know that you have taken the time to explore any other interests that you have and you are sure that you want to go to law school. It's for this reason that the personal statement really should address why law and why now, because ultimately they want to know that you need to go to law school now at this point in your life and not at a later point in your life. But again, there are tons of applicants who do go straight through to law school. There are applicants who know without a doubt that the law is what they want to do. Usually those applicants do have some relevant internship or other work experience in the legal field that signals to law schools that they've thought about this, that they have tried it out, that they almost know a little bit of what they're getting themselves into, and that this is actually the right decision for them. Again, like I said, you don't need to pursue a legal career or work at a law firm before going to law school. People in my class at Harvard came from all different kinds of careers and majors. Some of my classmates were teachers, some were FBI agents, some were professional dancers, some were professional musicians, some were stay-at-home moms. Going to law school and becoming a lawyer can be a career change for many people, so there's no requirement that you have spent the past however many years between college and law school staying within the legal field. In fact, it can be your experiences outside of the legal field that make you a really great candidate because of that diversity of thought and perspective that you bring into the classroom. So really, the decision whether or not to go to law school straight through is a personal one. Do you feel ready? Is there anything else that you want to pursue? Are you absolutely sure that this is the right decision for you? If you have any doubt whatsoever, if you're even only 90% sure and 10% of you is maybe wavering, I absolutely recommend taking time off. It can be just a year. Law school is not going anywhere. It's forever. And your legal career is also forever. So there's no need to rush. I tell juniors and seniors in college this all the time. There is no need to rush. Law school will be there for you when you are ready for it. The most important thing for you is to make sure that you are fulfilling yourself emotionally and taking care of your mental health, and that you're doing what's going to make you happy. And rushing into an investment that, let's be real, is very expensive is not in anyone's best interest. It's not in the law school's best interest, and it's not in your best interest. If you are a junior or a senior and you're thinking that you might want to take time off, but you're not quite sure what you want to do, I would make a list of all the, things that maybe you have on your bucket list, things that you might want to experience. There's lots of free career and major exploration tools out there, like the ONET Interest Profiler and the Holland Codes, that can help you see if there's maybe something else that you haven't explored before going into the law. Take an hour or two and really think about why you want to go to law school. What's your why? How passionate are you about it? Are you ready to study for 3 years? Are you ready to have a change of lifestyle? I would absolutely encourage you to apply to some legal jobs if you have no internship or work experience, because sometimes, even though those experiences aren't exactly what it's like to be a lawyer, they can give you a glimpse of, if this is a field that is interesting to you, or maybe if you're interested in an adjacent field, like social work, if you're thinking about going into direct services, or political science, if you're thinking about, legislation and policy. So after you have your list of the things that you have on your bucket list, your list of the areas of law and the types of jobs that might be there, and also your, law adjacent jobs, you can start, putting out applications and seeing what makes the most sense for you, career-wise, financially, geographically. Those are the kind of decisions that you can think about as you're trying to decide what to do in your time off. Now, the other thing is usually, again, most students do take 1 to 2 years off. So, if you're thinking, oh, I really want to get to this place in my career and it's a 7-year or 8-year journey, then maybe that is actually your primary journey and maybe you don't go to law school. When you're looking at jobs, think, is this something I want to do for 1 to 2 years? Is this something feasible that I can do in 1 to 2 years? And if I leave in 2 years, is that going to be okay? Am I going to disrupt the ecosystem of that environment? Am I going to be able to pick up my family, if you have one, and move them again? There are so many considerations that go into why going straight through or waiting and taking time off is the right decision for you personally. And these are things that I talk to my students about all of the time. I have lots of 1-hour sessions with students where we just talk about the decision to go to law school. And we talk through all of their personal and familial obligations and circumstances, their financial expectations and obligations, and also their career goals. And we sit down and we say, okay, yes, I think going straight through makes sense, or I think maybe you should take time off and this is what you should do, or these are some kinds of things that you could consider doing. It is such a personal decision, but it's not one that anyone can just say, absolutely everyone has to take time off, or absolutely everyone has to go straight through. It's way more nuanced than that. It's not black and white. I hope that maybe this video has started to give you a little bit of insight into how you can go about making this choice for yourself. But if you have any questions, or if you just want someone to talk through this choice with, please definitely reach out to me. I would love to talk this through with you. This is such a big decision. It's so great to have someone to bounce ideas off of. If you've liked this video, make sure that you subscribe to this channel so that you can stay up to date on more law school admissions tips and videos. I hope to see you next time.